Ambition is vital, but it's dangerous. It's a keen motive and a driving force, but over what edge can it drive the artist? Rappers and the legal system have a long and complicated history. Drug cases, gun charges, robbery, even trafficking, or in some cases, car theft. Some rappers stole cars, but many confined hip-hop artists also owned multi-million-dollar car collections. So today, we're looking at what cars rappers drove and owned before their arrest, and also what they could have actually left behind. And since we're on a dark topic, let's kick it off with one of the darkest and most gruesome cases involving a rapper, shall we? A bloody red 2002 Mercedes-Benz CLK 55 AMG Cabriolet was Antron Singleton's choice of wheels. You might know him by his rap name, Big Lurch, a 6'7" man, which explains the convertible car. From Texas, fond of joints dipped in formaldehyde, the highly flammable chemical used to embalm dead bodies. Lurch rapped about fictional serial killers like Hannibal, Freddy Krueger, and Jason Voorhees, helping to define the growing hip-hop subgenre horrorcore. Wednesday, April 2002, though, was the day Lurch ran down the street naked in the middle of the afternoon, covered in blood, under the influence of phencyclidine, chewing on his 21-year-old roommate's lung. Police found him there standing bare in the middle of the street, looking at the blue sky. November 7, 2003, Lurch was sentenced to life in prison. The red color of his 2000s Benz was apparently a reference to his favorite type of movies. 24th place. In 2018, a rapper from Orlando signed a $2 million deal with Cash Money Records, then proceeded to buy a blacked-out Range Rover Velar. We're talking about Glock 9 here, who's not unfamiliar with cells. He got locked up for car theft at just 13. Then in January 2020, he was arrested and charged with 5 counts of attempted second-degree murder and sentenced to 7 years in federal prison in 2021. The only car he owned was that Range, and it inspired him to make the song Red Rover that he released in 2019. 23rd rank. If you want a safe, reliable supercar, go for a Porsche. That's what TSU Surf opted for before being sentenced to 5 years in prison for his role in a racketeering conspiracy, a RICO case. The Newark rapper's Porsche 718 Cayman was white and very pretty. Nothing too crazy though. 22nd place for Surf. Casanova and Unfook, well, the same thing. They both owned one car. The rapper from Brooklyn had an early 2000s Bentley Continental GT with red guts, while Young Thug's brother had a base model Lamborghini Urus. How can I not place Tay K at 20th rank though, when he went viral with a song named The Race? Taymor was only 19, but seen with a red-orange Corvette C7 drop top, as well as his vintage BMW E30 M3 with gold rims. While we can't be sure if those were his, we're 100% sure he won't be driving them for some time. He was sentenced to 55 years in prison on a second murder charge for allegedly shooting a 23-year-old. Let's stop in Chicago for a sec and analyze Lil Reese's car case. In 2021, he brought a beige Porsche Cayenne Cash, which was his second car. The first ride was a white Audi S5, both great German cars. Reese, not as great because he has been found guilty of assaulting his own family member. 5 years behind bars for him. Make that times 5 for Bronx drill rapper Dougie B, who had a white Lamborghini Huracan and BMW 7 Series sedan. Dougie's in prison for a slew of felony charges over a pair of violent robberies. Oh man. We all love Italian exotics. Well, Honeycomb Brazy did too. His daily and favorite whip was a matte gray Maserati Gran Turismo with bright red Forgiatos. The GT first appeared in 2007 and is one of the Trident's brand's best-selling models. Worth about $160,000, it's an insane first car. After he went viral, he got himself a white Rolls-Royce Cullinan as well. But HKB pleaded guilty to a federal gun charge in July 2024. So, no more luxury for him. Fugiano violated probation. That means 5 years and goodbye Rolls-Royce Wraith and Urus. The one and only shorty on the ranking, OMB Bloodbath, wasn't really clever from the very beginning. I mean, if you're rapping and you're looking to be known worldwide and you know your lifestyle isn't very clean, at least don't call yourself Bloodbath, right? Anyways, she was a fan of Bentley, got herself a blacked out Bentley Bentayga S worth $275,000 with a red leather interior to match. She also bought a matte black G-Wagon and fitted it with Cactus Jack Forgiatos. Very clean whip game, but not very clean life game though. Alexandra is facing a racketeering charge for her alleged role in a gang-related murder. 14th rank for her. Former 1017 artist and Pooh Shiesty's cousin, FTO Set, is not set for life. I mean, he seemed to have a good start. He was signed to Gucci Mane's label, the music was good, and he had a white Cadillac Escalade, Dodge Ram 1500 TRX, and a Charger Hellcat. But it's all a facade, allegedly. He was arrested after his bond was revoked in connection to a 2022 drug and firearm case. Man ain't spelled G-U-N. Moving on. One of the youngest fellas on the list had his life ahead of him. Well, not really. He had an affinity for black, getting his 3 cars in the same dark tone. A Mercedes AMG GT 63S, a Lamborghini Urus, and a BMW M4 Competition. But his lifestyle was as dark as his cars. K Flock was never the quiet kid. After he dropped down somebody in New York, it was considered as self-defense. But then, the FBI got on his ass. Ouch. In 2019, YNW Melly was arrested after being accused of taking the life of 2 of his best friends, making time short to enjoy his newly bought matte red Maserati Gran Turismo and Bentley Mulsanne. Melly's first car was a yellow Mustang GT, and his favorite little toy was an orange Can-Am Spider. Little toys in the driveway, bigger toys somewhere else for Mr. Demons. Yes, his last name is D-E-M-O-N-S. Demons. Do with that information what you will. Master P's little brother, C Murder, owned this Bazooka Audio Demo Honda CRX SI. C Murder was sentenced to life in prison, and the car was last known rotting away in Louisiana. The rapper also had a 2000 Mercedes-Benz CL500, a Bentley Azure, and a custom Ford Expedition. In 2020, even Kim Kardashian devoted resources to try and get Corey's conviction overturned. Unsuccessful though. 10th place for C. 1 eye, 5 cars. Fetty Wap had a love for Bimmers. He had this white BMW M3, a blacked out 6 Series, and the BMW i8 Hybrid. He got the chance to purchase a red Ferrari 488 GTB, as well as an Audio S7 too. But get this though, after popping out, Fetty revealed he bought 72 cars for people he knew, because, well, he wanted everybody to be happy. Alright, well, good deeds won't wash the bad ones though, because he's facing 6 years for his role in a large-scale drug trafficking scheme that saw narcotics shipped from the West Coast and sold in New Jersey and Long Island. Summer 2023, Blueface was enjoying his freedom with a 2-tone Maybach S680, a matte black G-Wagon with blue Forgiatos, a matte blue AMG GT63S, and a bright green Corvette C8. Summer 2024, Blueface has been sentenced to 4 years in prison for what? Violating his probation. Flashier, bigger, and more expensive. Pooh Shiesty never hid his passion for cars, especially exotics. His neon green McLaren 600 LT was worth $300,000 and was the car on the scene in the 2020 Miami shooting he was involved in. His matching lime green Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk was a gift from Gucci Mane. Then Pooh bought himself a black Dodge SRT Demon, an orange Corvette C8, and white Lamborghini Urus. That Miami case still hunts him though. He's set to become a free man on April 25th, 2026. 7th rank for Pooh Shiesty. Alleged YSL rival rapper YFN Lucci was gifted the first 2021 Mercedes Maybach GLS 600 SUV by his label boss. He liked it so much that he decided to explore Maybach more and get himself a S650 Cabriolet in light blue with a super luxurious beige interior and beige soft top. But that's not all. He bought this red Mercedes G550 4x4 Square too, and this dark brown Corvette C8. While sitting in his prison cell, Lucci bought his girlfriend a custom Tesla Cybertruck as well. I mean, now that's different. He gets 6th place. Purple was Arkansas-based rapper Bankroll Freddie's color of choice. The whole fleet was different shades of purple, from his grape Lamborghini Urus with psychedelic Forgiato rims gifted by QC CEO Pierre Thomas, to a satin purple Jeep Trackhawk, matte purple Dodge Charger Red Eye, Corvette C8 Stingray, and Cadillac Escalade. The purple fantasy was short-lived though. Freddie got 12 years of imprisonment after being convicted of multiple narcotic offenses, including firearms offense. 5th rank. Diddy faces more than 24 lawsuits as he sits in jail. Before his captivity, Diddy was mainly into Maybachs and Rolls Royces. His garage included a Maybach 62, Maybach 57, 2 Maybach GLS 600s, included one gifted to Young Miami, a Rolls Royce Phantom, 50s red Corvette C1, silver Lamborghini Gallardo Spider, an early 2000s Jeep Wrangler open top with chromes, Ferrari 360 Spider, Ferrari F430 Spider, BMW 2002 TII, and a Bentley Mulsanne. All these cars are probably in the possession of feds right now. Top 3 belongs to Tory Lanez. Tory has, or was, able to have class and taste. His latest purchase was a black McLaren 720S with carbon and orange detailing that looked stunning. Close to $400,000 for that spaceship. His Aston Martin DBX had the same spec. Black outside, orange everything inside. The DBX is the SUV from Aston, and damn, it's elegant. Even more elegant is Tory's white Rolls Royce Cullinan that couldn't be missing from the garage. Then he had a two-tone Maybach S-Class 2, a yellow Ferrari 458 Italia, white Bentley Bentayga with custom wheels, McLaren 570S, and a C8 Corvette. But he's a huge fan of classics too. BMW E30 M3, Mustang, Mercedes 580 SL, and some 70s Italian exotics as well, like a yellow Lamborghini Miura. Sheesh. 10 years now for Tory after being convicted for shooting and wounding hip-hop superstar Megan Thee Stallion in the foot. When you pray for rain, you gotta deal with the mud too. Dirk Devontae Banks was put behind bars in connection with his alleged role in a murder-for-hire plot. Lil Durk has an estimated $60 million fortune, making him an obvious heavy spender. From a Ferrari F8 to crashing a TRX, customizing a Trackhawk, Lamborghini Urus, Dodge SRT Demon, Mercedes Maybach S600, Cullinan, Bentley Continental GTC, and Rolls-Royce Ghost. Second place. In Utah, the weather's very often cold, dark, and ruthless. Cold is NBA Youngboy's garage. Dark is his lifestyle. Ruthless is his mindset. Icing on the cake is Youngboy's Lamborghini Huracan Sterado, featuring a camo pattern and wild LC301T Vossen alloys. This is hard, fitted for Utah road trips. His orange Lamborghini Aventador SVJ is not though. Neither is his green Huracan STO. Who cares though, right? He got them both on deck. Then a pink Bentley Bentayga makes all the girlies jealous. McLaren GT, Maybach GLS 600, Maybach S650, Cullinan, Bentley Continental GT, and SRT Demon. Oh yeah, a freaking $1 million Ripsaw tank too. End of 2024, he has been sentenced to nearly 2 years by a federal judge in Utah for possessing weapons as a felon. First rank. But listen up folks, reality catches up to everyone eventually. Some just quicker than others, but trust, it'll reach everyone. Some people call it karma, other people call it the universe, other people say getting your comeuppance. But anyway, if you enjoyed this, check out our ranking of every dead rapper's car collection ranked. Until next time, peace fam, be safe, and drive safe.